Here's your Friday market recap. This week, markets faced significant downturns. The S&P dropped 1.97% today, culminating in a 2.95% drop for the week. The Dow Jones, not as bad. Today, it ended down 1.69% and down 2.16% for the week. The always volatile Nasdaq down 2.7% today and 4.37% for the week. The declines were driven by escalating trade tensions and rising inflation concerns. Here were the key headlines. Inflation is still climbing. The Fed's favorite gauge for inflation, the core PCE index, jumped by 0.4% in the month of February. This was above expectations and brings the annual rate to 2.8%, which is still a good amount above the Fed's target of 2%. This could mean more interest rate hikes this year. The second big headline, consumer sentiment hit a 2-year low. People are not feeling good about the economy. The University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Index plunged to 57 in March. That's the lowest level in 2 years, down from 64.7 in February. It appears that fears over tariffs and continued high costs have people starting to worry about their wallet and job security. The third one is the new tariffs that were added on auto imports. President Trump announced a new 25% tariff, and there may be more added next week. We also had an IPO this week. It feels like forever since we had one of those. CoreWeave, the cloud computing company backed by NVIDIA, just went public. The company reduced its share offering from 50 million shares to 37 million shares, and the price of the stock was all over the place today. Investors are a little cautious with them, though, because they're heavily reliant upon big clients like Microsoft and NVIDIA for some of their computer chips. They also have a lot of debt. But overall, I think a lot of people are happy to see an AI company like this go through an IPO. I'll give you 2 stocks that were hit really hard. Number 1, Lululemon. The stock plummeted 14% today despite a strong earnings report, but due to a potential slowdown in revenue expected going forward. Number 2, a company called Wolfspeed. They're a semiconductor company that specializes in material for power and radio applications. They had a brutal day, dropping 52%. The concerns are mainly due to the company's funding and political dynamics. Investors are worried about its future growth. As we move into April, I'll be keeping an eye out for tariff announcements and the March jobs report that comes out next Friday. Both could significantly impact market sentiment and investment strategy. If you found this update helpful, give me a follow.